I see it since we stand for patriotism. It is very important we add our voice to the voice of the Ghana Health Service to reach out to our people that cholera is coming. Ɔde mmara no bɛhyɛ ne nsam. Ɔso ɔno awɔ budofoɔ. Ɔwɔ ne 10 boys. Mafia ɔnam a. Ɔso wohyia ne nanem nkoa ne nam a woyɛ sno. Na ɔne ne mafiafoɔ ne nam de a bɛbo. You'll be flogged. Yeah, me, I agree. I think I agree with that in the sense that now only veranda
that statement found its way in Nigerian Twitter and they were discussing it. Almost so who say, how do we modernize things? How do we safeguard our ecosystem? How do we make sure that we have food security? In name maybe say Rebecca 50 years Rebecca
This next subject is very important. It's it's highly threatening in the sense that the Ghana Health Service have declared that there's a looming cholera outbreak coming. So Ghanaians must be sensitized and must be brought to the awareness that there's a looming cholera outbreak or epidemic coming to the country, that 5 regions have been declared cholera prone. So Greater Accra, Central Region, Western Region, Eastern Region, and the Ashanti region have been declared cholera prone areas or regions that people must be sensitized and awareness must be given to people in these enclaves and regions to be aware of the looming cholera outbreak. And I see it since we stand for patriotism. It is very important we add our voice to the voice of the Ghana Health Service to reach out to our people that cholera is coming, that we should take our cleanliness very seriously. Our water bodies are already destroyed by galamsey should be taken care of. Our hygiene should be a priority to all of us. So we need to add our voice to reach out to people to be aware of the cholera coming. Mayenka bibi nkyerɛ yenuanom ne yema menom ne yadɔfo ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ yɛse cholera ba ayemtuo yare ɛba in 2025 we're still battling cholera. I'm on for space. I'm on for yes, scientific breakthroughs. Yeah. We haven't broken the scourge of cholera yet. So I am a bounty or say, Yama a man for any daho who say Bibiba.
Anyway, the Tiana said, whatever course I'll be taking, a home since I saw air day, our home. So in Niama, and my corridor, a banner. The baby say you say you timi e jai sa na ma na ye na the entire America say ni wu say you titi mmire mu no mpo no we're not living like this enye na eni bie eni nimdie aba fon so a obetimi ehu de se nipa de se wo ye. So me the American say health Ghana Health Service make it this pronouncement anyway, but abanesa no precautionary measures I say take no obiara nim say Cholera echewa the first aid so yeah na at the end of the day we me sustain before I be call any health facility I ben on ni masem. 2 emane nyansa mpotemu ne wasetene mu no wa hwe say umma ne nyansa because all go background is easy.
Reckless loitering. Ghana for suban bia. She say nya ni mfitire achi dia. Obetun aye fin obabi a nya ni fi a. Nya ne compound dia obetun aye fin obabi a. Reckless loitering. So I would say, a month for any other. And yes, from nti pamcho bigger Ghana community. Yeah, sada and say yam pesa Ghana for be in year 2025 na cholera ebe 2,000, 3,000, 5,000.
Yeah, go home. Ye fun say.
Near declare say epidemic. It's highly preventable. So we need to prevent it. We shouldn't wait for cholera to break. It would be a disaster. So it's very important. We're adding our voice to it. Let's keep our environment and our water bodies clean. Let's prevent cholera. Let's be mindful and vigilant. Yeah, so on to the next subject. The next subject is about a new mayor elected and sworn in Kumasi. His name is Mr. Richard Oforia Ajimambwadi, the newly elected mayor of Kumasi. And there's nothing particular about the mayorship of Kumasi unless this particular mayor has made serious declarations and comments after being sworn in as the mayor. His first act after being sworn in was to threaten the business people in the greater district of Kumasi, the capital of Kumasi, traders, people who are making or trying to make ends meet, so-called hawkers, peddlers in the streets and in our public pavements. And this mayor, he seemed like a reformer of a sort, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, we need reformers, but this man says he would in fact abuse anyone giving order not to sell on the pavements of Kumasi. And if any trader, after giving that warning, disobey the warning, they will be manhandled, they will be beaten. In fact, he says he doesn't trust the police, that he has experience with the police that once you...
A mayor.
Yes.
Legally
yes.
enshrined in the court.
Inti ono osiwa huns akoswa say ya report case ma police na man for kwachire akopacha oni ade ni eyi sani pakro ni nti ono de on pese long on de untolerate is had nti ono ade mrane be hye ne nsem
babunipa ono aka budofo no oti o mesi krom
oso no awo budofo o on 10 boys mafia onama oso ushia ne nanem kwa ne nama o yes no no ne mafia for ne nam de a bebo you'll be flogged so
Ajimambwadi
enya
Ajimambwadi also okay assembly say reforms are always the way of any progressive group, and it says that
yeah,
and yet ne fene say you have to just ne fene no say you anticipate events so ton adio ne fene no na bibi ankoka prada enje kire de eno so nkire se yefo abone so nti mayor na asem na nka ode ba na nka asem pa o
yes
na asem
yes our dream pa
bonyo a tai na ho nti no
brebo
sa ama na asem
we try no wa hwe ye
sa
yeah but no mfa ho
oh David oh ti see ade wa pa acho
mfa ho say
oh wa pa acho
bonyo no
wa pa acho
say
wa pa acho I say we must be fair to him and say Ghana for atian no was asem no ama na pa acho say body ne sabeka kan obi odem na be hye ni nsem no wa twa asan etu nkotwere cross waka on re or srem because ono aka so bebu obi no anka ye be man anka de nsa kan obi okrom ha na ye cheno in his tenure as mayor for corruption anka sanke bonito because what he is prescribing is jungle justice na ye see ye be kire ye mayor masem dia esanka hu se asundue eni ho emo bia eni nti na ye nyina ye se ye de mra ene ye kekere ye ho emra ne mo obi a ho kwan wache kronfo kra se offer wade no Ghana mra ne se oye innocent until proven guilty by a competent court of jurisdiction na wo krom ha na wo de wo se ai me ma me ya bone se o turn the body of pavement so e no wa ya bone but wo na wo no krom emra hye wonsem no onyusu krono mra na ese arrest no na processing within 48 hours to whatever court out in Ebekono. Also, they be onyusu sa amra no. Also, there be krono police a krono afa no. Also, ompe. Hey, ajiman boy di.
Onji omundi.
Na enye ne phone so ni friend so beto boabo wa na ne nine esiso. They are not all can so. Onim the all can.
Yes, so you're right.
He's right. He's right. Kromo have police for any Kromo have justice system, any for to public way.
I'm for corruption.
I'm for bone so.
Onim nyoka.
Ajima boy di na asem no nka kan ke asem pa o. Na nso na asem pa ne se. Ye ne sen. Pavement isu ayeti enye wankasa wonkwa munuamu amuni omo hyase car atwia fa omo so de bia monitua and so the next day they come and sit at the same place
baby a man for was a man for fa they call business they call jumani
alternative ne say
ya je na
alternative ne say
utramukra
assemblies no you be looking into our market system, make it conducive and make it accommodating to everybody.
It could be accommodating, it could be conducive in the sense that all that could be done, but the people will still feel that the consumers and the customers wouldn't come to.
So that is where then you apply the law. That yes ya mama. Wono okran ya sign anyway say kan betima ko ye juma wa. Enso abetana ha. Ye chewa tribunal wo ha. Okotana ha. Oka 1,000 cedis. Ono hwe daily job akoye ene say ye chena ye ko bon 1,000 cedis na. Wonya 1,000 cedis na. Communal labor bi wo ha akoye den. Oh akoye because our prison system is almost full. You understand? It's no the opportunity cost say me ko ya ade we enim obra metima brand de me ko ha no. De na mefa. Make it humane. Ajima boydi ya nya o ye friend saying Julius Caesar Asante Manso we mayor
yeah and your show background now when you're soldier
now you're soldier
why because
I will go president we soldier mpo emrana ma ho kwan say we soldier ntino civilian no molest no abo no abuse no ya de opede bi emrana because I also you soldier civilian bi wo ho ya be ma sen si eyi sa amra na eta wechi asoja ni free ho be bo na ajima body edwin say ono ne mema no kwa na ye mema na anti anka ye omo say emra bi ani ho a e mo no ne ajima body a ɔkɔɔ sɛ ɔkɔyɛ deɛ ɔkɔyɛ na akɔmɛhwɛ no sɛ ɔkɔyɛ mɛpo no ɛne ne mɛma no nyinaa
obi wɔ kora obo no a ne ba betumi abe
ɛna mekyerɛ no ɔmo bɛpo no ne ne mɛma nyinaa
there's a high point to it ɔsan say ɔmo yɛ livestock te sɛ mpɔnkye nwan ɛne inantwi no a mo gyae mmoa no ɛma ɔmo nante kurom take public space cause public nuisance no saa mmoa no sisi a ɔno wɔ declare sɛ yɛkye ɔmo a yɛ kum mmoa no ne yɛde akɔ no nnuane ama prisoners no yeah, me, I agree. I think I agree with that in the sense that now we want to mean Adria, only veranda, oh yeah, Adria. Ghana livestock rearers, and they make a nuisance of us in the sense that we have seen it. I have seen it so many times. I know you have seen it. That people rear animals. They don't have farms or ranches. And they buy the animals, leave it to mercy of nature and other people's convenience to raise
yes and
fulani for near the idea
Mr. President
my prisoners for protein normally
Mr. President na asema ya bra pinyaj ma bodi ka so sa ada ran kasa okotena ho na esa nko nya na dofo bi otene nche obetini se ajima tobo
oye be masem
na oye me masem oye me masem you cannot back it up oye me masem da achi bi no obia be hu say here's Ajimambuedi, the man who made bold proclamations at the end of the day he was forced to cower because this First Republic they are all Canadian or more paid.
It was highly provocative to say that
Ajimambuedi wo hu oye nipa bia he wants to solve the podcast way. So.
Yes, or a reformist.
Or a reformer. And who problem, no? He has seen the problem just like you and I.
Yeah.
And when given the opportunity of yourself, or solve a problem, no? And so maybe one or two routes.
The approach.
The approach and any problem.
Yeah.
I know in Chester we must throw the baby with the dirty water and make Ajimambuedi seem say. Yes.
We need mavericks and people who like to change
Mr.
things,
President,
but in the right direction.
Let's say
and right effort.
Let's say issue way. A walk Ghana West African Ajimambuedi that statement found its way in Nigerian Twitter and they were discussing it. Say almost omunya sa ade ni biara. Say Odwan aponche nentwie. So on I'm not on you your channel we kuna come prisoners. First of all, why now watching?
Say or tax force.
Tax force no more.
Tax force.
Ajimambuedi tax force.
Tax force.
How my name?
The mayoral office. And what Metropolitan Assembly, right? Yes, tax force. It must deal with hawkers in pavement and other non-authorized areas. You see,
Mr. President.
Senior Mati Galamsey tax force. No, so
but me know him say we omonye. Me know him say omonye. Mechanical. But you see, this issue should be an issue and just CCC. Because we have a whole ministry dedicated to agriculture and agribusiness and our food security. Look, these animals are they are necessary proteins in our ecosystem. We need them.
Yeah.
We need such farming. But and also interest obinya na nyemwa no di tweet obi aso. So what do? We don't have grazing lands without plan no. There are ways planning you can make a semi-intensive fenced project but you see this Fourth Republic as man they see the problem. Instead of solving the problem, they just circumvent around it and leave it so that they all lick around it. livestock problem we enye problem mo pese Ajman Boydi crucify no won say the on pena waka asem bi a yenka da. Look, yeah, immediate pass flag bearer na him as upon kuma Ajman Boydi can say no can asem bi say Ajman Boydi should use this opportunity to even first of all ascertain data. Then in our landscape, and if you want data, you will get it. So that then you can plan. Now look, you bet me any say. You bet me even on a 2 plot. You bet me any say. This is possible. You understand? So who say how do we modernize things? How do we safeguard our ecosystem? How do we make sure that we have food security? In name maybe say you 50 years and because and more monam we were Ghana baby it you understand who are the owners of someone? Me a farmer, me want punching more fish. In Ponchena, they are in an enclosed area. So what do? We provide feed for them every time. Enclosed area enough for them to exercise. Enclosed area enough for them to have feed on that patch. And there is an off-take system. And do a certain level now. You understand? You mechanize. You understand what you are doing. But as a jai sani na ana purely individual. And in individual, anywhere obey market cost on him said there will be no repercussion. Obey instead of saying obey including name one and kawa drain instead of be feed you say obey to me jam no banana without any repercussion. Obey Ajman Boydi is trying to bring a repercussion, but they know he's calling a bluff, and that is why this thing will not stop. You understand? They know he's calling a bluff. On to means Siano. That is our problem in this Fortune public. One of our some rhetorics. We must think beyond these things. You provide this system when you know now wow be busono. And no citizens na better check. Say now they are all any paben. Eh when you na say ya you say what they are also when you say ya. Then there will be an effective pushback and kept the environment. We are not ready. We are not for the public. I don't know. Maybe they are afraid of the depth of the work I saw here, but they are not ready to really touch it. But somebody must touch it. The work must be done. Ecosystem no. You provide a system. It's just like driving licenses. So obey your transport business and I'll be trick out here driving licenses. Obey we are seeing a standard no. But ubuswa punishment ni say. O just oppose say obey the right thing and the obey buswa. You will do the right thing. And the environment will all benefit. Intermediate. In your opinion, Ajman Boydi, the first drop, it was a boom, but we wish him well because we see the genuity say anka onyaya at the public wedding every film about intermediate. We wish him well. His spirit should not be broken because backlash me cry no backlash echo. Me Twitter me the backlash was strong. But
so at the online or at the panhwa backlash.
Yes. Indeed, mama and spirit and break.
Yeah, Shanadin. Yeah, I dream panel one on Koso.
I dream panel one on Koso.
On my respect. Entire chill.
Now on pet ways at the end of the day it will actually solve the problem. Because ways nana or no all suggesting or the alternative he will know say it has never worked because it has been done before. And first time I hear by any I go for the government. Emma police a soldier for a shoot to name one another problem full and a problem I very prevalent in Agogo. And that time it was necessary to do that action. Still problem that's why you're doing. Also, we must constantly look for a way you be protecting environment and say baby because Ghana for no ye ni pepia ye pass ndwe na adwemu ye den eda hodin nti ye sunu bebre nka so owu on fa yenko na yeah, Shenade, so.
Yam penny for ni yen
Yeah, Shenade. The first step in the bank.
Motor Niama o Kumasi, a Pamacho. Moma need any some decorum and bra business. Yen ya pisca. But we are here ska.
Yeah.
Nti yan ya fata yan ya se.
Na ya so ya to ade no.
Yes.
See the market ni ko baby.
Yeah, yan nante ni anko ho.
Obi okra na ebi ma create another comment. Ebi ana a taxi phobia abe peche ho na okada phobia abe peke.
Ye kasa munko KJT pamocho.
Yen
na ya to
environment no ideal
yanko ho ni yanko to ne
ma. Yen for ya adwene into was say we are all sacrificing to achieve this.
Yen pavement hawk.
Na nya fe. Pavement no yin na ya fa so bi o.
It's quite a nuisance.
Pavement yin na ya fa so bi o.
On ton ade na nam so ya time.
Aha. But the auto audience who is any life
yes,
points.
Yes.
Yes.
And because of livelihood, I got respect for that.
Yes.
You see.
Hey.
So we implore you all to obey the law. Yes,
na abina ya ma mutumi no omuma opportunities for the citizens to do the right thing.
Yes.
You understand? Those opportunities should be created.
Yes.
So that the citizens will do the right thing.
Yes. They'll have better options.
Better options.
Yes.
If to trust them, say, I mean, I may my baby enfa